Well, hello there. Once again, healing session returned, already in place, ready to start with a plan ahead this time. And you know why? It's because there was an explanation, there was a briefing. So in terms of knowing what to heal, what needs looking into, it's all under control. After last session, it was a bit uncertain, new tools and items along the way, and as exciting as that can be, it's always nice to have some stability from time to time. Whilst it's very cold about, and you can probably see the breath, it's very cold. With it being very cold, it's going to make the challenge a lot harder. But when is it not? It can still be done. The tools are around me. It's time to begin. So I guess there was no particular order as to how things are done today. Sharon, is that right? I mean, we could argue and say even before the healing session started, there was already a warm-up exercise, wasn't there? Either way, what we have here is not Sharon, but just an example of the treatment, being able to apply it, then transfer to oneself. Because I'm sure Sharon is like, bloody hell, Raf, you think that I look like that when I wake up in the morning? No, I do not think that. I wouldn't know. But either way, this test subject can be used and applied. Isn't that right? Yes. Okay. Still alive. That's good to know. More alive than me, who's dead on the inside. Well done. Maybe we'll see to the jaw and the teeth, but that can come later. In terms of what needs to be applied today, there needs to be a massage and a little more. In terms of a haircut, I don't know if I have the tools for that, but I'm sure I will find a possible replacement. Either way, we can get it to work. The head hurts all around the sides, the front and the back. Clearly, a headache is present. In terms of other areas that need seeing to, the shoulders, both of them really sore and aching through activities or pre-existing stuff. It will be healed today, but a possible diagnosis as well, Sharon. That is what's going to happen. Now, I think one thing to do first of all is to tie the arms, I think. So, tie the hands. Where's the hands? Where are they, Sharon? Come on. I know it's cold. I know a little bit shaky, but we can keep those hands very steady when it matters most, okay? There we go. So we've got the hands, we need to tie them together, yeah? You're gonna keep them open, wide, or closed, or maybe have them clasped together like you're ready to pray for some divine healing. Don't worry, this healing by itself is divine for sure. Is it as divine as your demands, I wonder? So let me just tie your hands together. It might take just a bit of time, but I just wanted to add, Sharon, that when you came on in and you sat down ready for the healing, I noticed this fell out of your pocket, and I'm not too sure what it is. It's black material, very smooth, high quality, of course, and a little bit stretchy. I mean, do you know what this is, Sharon? Why it was hanging about anyway? I mean, in terms of its uses, I wouldn't know. I mean, maybe it could be used as some kind of headband, possibly. Or maybe it could be some like neck warmer or a choker. I don't know. Or maybe it could be some kind of doctor's equipment, like a face mask. It's rather scented. Got a nice effect to it. It is rather scented. I'll just take that off for now. Unless it could possibly be a blindfold. But why would that be done here though? Why would that be needed? Was this part of the challenge, like an additional tool maybe? Well, that wasn't in the contract. So for now, that can wait. But it was rather scented, but that's not the only scented thing, is it? See, I just need to get a little bit more comfortable. I don't know about yourself. This is what's going to be used. In terms of the tying, it's going to be wrapped around. I mean, to be honest, this could be used as well with it being a lot smaller and compact. Just wrap it around here, wrap it around there, twist and twist. So it's like that. I think it's quite a good makeshift one. And you said, make it secure enough and then put it over like this. Obviously you can't see, like that. And then what happens there? It just makes it easier, maybe. But for who exactly? Hopefully it's comfortable enough. I'll be honest with you, Sharon, me doing this in this position, it's actually aching my muscles and my shoulders. And we don't want that, because if I'm the one that's incapacitated, who's going to do the healing? Like, who is going to do it? I know. So that is what could be applied right now. I'm going to wrap this around the hand, okay? That's number one. And the second one, if I can get a hold of your hand, it's a little bit all over. Come on, pop on through. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to put this over your head. Yeah. Oh, a little bit stiff. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Is that secure enough? You can feel it now? Good. Just adjust that slightly. Right. Apologies about all this additional work being done. Now, if for whatever reason anything else needs tying up, we've also got this very rather long item. This is the XL, right? So something like this could be wrapped around many, many times and then applied here like that. And what that creates is like a tension band, a resistance one. Normally you would do it in between your legs. You would put the band, like put them on like if you were putting it on a skirt or trousers, more so, where it parts two ways, your legs, you know, slip them in your legs. And then the band, you know, you just spread your legs. Well, that sounds a bit dodgy, but you'd spread your legs or you maybe squat and it would, I don't know, build up resistance in the leg, the quads, in a way of toning or building some kind of muscle and strength. So many tools with many different purposes, and probably by now I'm boring some people because it's a bit too formal. But you know, that's what a doctor's got to do, be somewhat formal, right, and professional. So do I have anything else? I don't think so. If I just move that back just for a second, I just need to undo this slightly. It is cold, I'm not going to lie. It is going to be difficult, but I think it's worth it, don't you? Maybe I wrap this around myself, or maybe not. It's rather big, does not want to fit. There we go, that'll have to do. The chair is rocking a little bit, so hopefully I do not fall into you, but if I do fall, can you please catch me with your soft hands? Oh no, you can't because they're tied. Should have thought that through. Anyway, what we have here is the original. No, not quite. Fresh, you remember. The original is this one here. And I think that's what needs to be used today. Something your body is more familiar with. That's what's needed. And in terms of this device, it does have some sharp little teeth, so I think that's what can be used for the hair. You said your hair is rather long, which maybe that's the case. But it's not always a bad thing, is it? So, as we use this, I'm going to stand, because I heard that it's better, it's more effective. That's move that over there. Just want to make sure everything is locked in so nothing is going to slip. Okay. Apologies about the delays. We'll do the hair first, just give it a little trim, just a bit around the sides and the front. The reason why it's important to do that is so that when it comes to massaging the head and the scalp, it means the fingers can do better work and find their way through to heal and relax the muscle and the tension. When the hair is a lot longer, it's harder to find your way in, okay? But I'll be honest, Sharon, you know, okay, you said your hair reaches down to the bottom of your bottom or so. Maybe it can be cut just a little bit, right? But whilst your hair is long, it does allow for some leverage to be able to tie it all together, wrap it, and then be able to hold on and pull it back if needed. Okay, do you want your hair to be pulled back or not? So let's just go for a little snip here. Do round the ears very carefully. And then round the other side. And then of course, round the back. And I'll be careful not to cut the tie nor your hands. Okay. And just down the middle. And just a bit on top. There we go. Just get rid of any loose hair. There you go. Can you see a little bit better now? Can you breathe a little bit more? Yeah, you can move your head. Doesn't feel as weighted. I think that's one of the possible causes for maybe the head aching, but more so the shoulders, where it's having to support and uphold. We'll get to that, we'll get to that. What needs to be done? Sorry, Sharon, I nearly poked you in the eye. Oops. Just say "ah" for me, just to make sure everything's okay inside. Ah. There we go. That's all good. Okay. So, this should be applied on your head right now, but I just want to try and transmit what's being applied here and send it straight to you, Sharon. Okay? And maybe this can apply to other people as well if it helps. We got the person's head. Okay? Forget about the appearance, just the head, the skull, where it's all at that tension. There might be some cracks and whatnot, but that's normal. What I want to do is use my massive hand and get a nice firm grip of the head, the skull area, okay? I want to do lock in with the head and, ooh, yeah. Not to apply too much force because we don't want to crush the skull. And all I'm doing is squeezing down, pressing inwards and rotating my thumbs, rubbing the head just ever so slightly, moving about around the back of the base to the lower part of the neck area. That really firm grip. Can you feel that firm grip? Yeah? You want that firm grip to work its way up and down. And just on the front, yeah? You feel that pressure and that tension releasing itself. The most built up part will be the temple, the side area, and I'm going to really unwind it, okay? I'm going to really twist it in to release any build up. Okay. I'm going to switch my hand as well. Could help. You feel the warmth, you feel that head. All that tension going. You can close your eyes if you want. Okay. And then finally, rubbing, twisting into the temple area. Not pressing too hard. You feel the muscle. You feel the tension within, and that blood starts pulsating a little bit. Feel the ears start to pop and make noises. Yeah, and release. Now more can be done in just a second, but more of a diagnosis can be provided first before we do the final part, right? The next thing that's needed is the shoulders, okay? These ones. It can be done from the front, like that. It can be done from the side, like that. Or it can be done from behind. It just so happens that I'm very good when it comes to shoulders, so you're in the right place. So, crossed, like that. That can be done. Or higher up, climbing. Whichever, it can all work. So, I just want you to, actually, which way round do you want it, Sharon? Do you want me to face you directly, your face, so I can see you with my eyes and you can see me? As I lean in closer, I grab my hands and I place them on top of the shoulders and press down slightly, but also rub in a circular motion. Is that what you want? Or would you rather I walk behind you, stand behind, and then place the hands on the shoulders? Not too much. Pulling back ever so slightly, so you're leaning into me. Which way would you prefer it? Oh, but I know best. Does that sound? Maybe do it one way first, and then it always leaves the opportunity for the future for a different perspective. Yeah. So I think for now, I'm actually going to do it from kind of like from the side, so I can work the front, the top, and the back. So if you just turn round like this, okay? Yeah? Good. And I'm just going to use both my hands to get that firm grip, yeah? That firm grip on the socket, the ball of the shoulder. Okay, let's get in. There we go. It's clicking a little bit, but that's just the bones, nothing to worry about. If you feel a bit of popping, that's very good. That's some of the muscle and the tissue which I can unwind and release. But for that, I need to use my thumbs. Because I play a lot of video games, my thumbs are very well trained. There we go. Ooh. There is so much more I can do for your shoulders, and I'll do that in just a second. This is the perfect place to heal. But first, maybe a possible diagnosis or some kind of reasoning to understanding why you're in some kind of discomfort and pain. When it comes to the head all around, that could partially be created, the pain, because of the excess hair what you have on you. And that because it cascades down by the side of your body and down the back. It might be pulling you, it might be holding you back just a little. And if something is holding you back, if you're able to cut ties with it, it might make things just a little bit more easier, more open, more free. So we're cutting some of that hair back. You can still let your hair down, but you don't have to worry about it dragging you down, or any clumps of hair which is tied to you, bound from the past. All of that can go away with a few little cuts. The weights have been lifted from you. Does that take the weight off your shoulders? To a very small extent, but I think through other reasoning. The reason why the shoulders ache, and maybe round the back area, is because you're carrying the weight of the world on you. Not literally, but to an extent. Maybe more so driven through responsibilities and actions that are needed to be done. The actions of others, the responsibilities towards what you are involved with. Now, that sounds like some kind of drug dealing organization, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about what you do. You give so much to so many people around. It's now time to give back to yourself also. To take off some of that weight and load off your shoulders, that responsibility, that timing, punctuality, consistency, trying to do the best you can for others and get the job done well. Every touch, every appliance, wanting to do the best to make it better for someone else. That's what you do. And you do it just fine. And in between, some activities more strenuous than others as a form to unwind, very good. But pushing oneself too much at any point can cause certain consequences on the body or even the mind. But if that can be unwinded, if it can be released, some of that tension, then that's what some of these tools can do. Whether it be swimming with sharks, even though you did not get bit, going back and forth trying to avoid it, all those laps done very, very well. I can't even talk, speechless with my words. You regarded yourself as simple, Sharon. You are far from simple with what you do and get up to. All fine. Now, in terms of the shoulders, unleashing that energy and that tension, that can be done with the hands. And even this. Yeah, it looks a little bit battered, but the thing is, it's got experience this. This belt's more familiar with Sharon than Sharon is with herself. No, I'm only joking. This is more familiar than the fresh one. Use items which bring back comfort to counter any outwards resistance. Now, I think it's time to put the hands in, okay, on both sides at the same time. Because if I was to measure the shoulders right now in terms of the height and elevation, what would I say? It just so happens that this is like a laser pointer, you know, like one of those meter sticks. It measures things. So let's just calculate from shoulder to shoulder. Just a little bit slanted. So we need to get them so it's equal. So you're not like that. It's straight, okay? You know, I was like in a Michael Jackson dance film then with my shoulders. Probably put myself out in a second. So I'm going to reach in, okay, on the corner of your shoulder. And you see these thumbs, they're going to press. We're going to press inwards and rotate around, you know, finding those little cracks and those little gaps and where it sinks in slightly. in between the bone and the tissue, and I'm just going to rub it continuously, rub it and rub it. And then I'm going to wiggle about. And what I do, I use the thumb, I dig in, find the area, rotate around, and then go up and down very fast. And it makes the skin and whatever within pop and crackle, kind of like breaking it up like bubble wrap. There we go. Can you feel your shoulders cracking a little bit and clicking and unleashing, releasing all of that tension and any more weight? Okay. There we go. See, whilst undoing all this tension is getting rid of any resistance. But like yourself, you will have a little resistance at times, which refers back to your level of innocence, what makes you who you are and how far you've got all this way. Whatever you've done previously, you've done well. And now you just continue that. I think you have it all under control, for certain. I think what you do, you have it under control. How you present yourself, you have it under control. Your presence is under control. Your appearance is under control. Your style is under control. Your sense of humour, your welcomeness, your understanding is under control. More so than what you may think. Whilst at times you may feel that your body is breaking down, slowing you down, whatever, the mind has not changed. That is still functioning. That's what matters the most, as it sends all the signals down the neural pathways and through the body to send messages. And as long as those messages are being sent and received, there cannot be any misunderstanding, right? So, just a little bit more. There we go. Rubbing in. And then we just return back to the head. Just a little bit there. Yeah. 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 Okay. With that being done now, it's now time to use this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to tap the top of your head and the side. Not too hard, because we don't want a concussion, and not too hard, we don't want memory loss, do we? Definitely not. Okay, Sharon. I'm going to do it differently this time. I'm actually holding it very different. Instead of where I would normally hold it down here, I'm actually going to change it up a little bit. So we hold it down here, so it's like a pair of two little ears. Mickey Mouse. Oh no, I don't think that's too friendly, is it, for this? It splits ways. Now this may look like a V-shaped. It could look like some kind of biological anatomy. I don't really know. It shouldn't really matter, should it? But it could also be like, I don't know, what do you call it, a star sign? Virgo, but I don't think that may apply here. But you know what does apply possibly, Sharon? You said it was rather wet where you were. It was raining. I don't know how much, but it was wet. I mean, my star sign is Aquarius. Maybe the water boy effect is having an influence within the area. Maybe. Anyway, we're going to apply it right now. This creates a double whip. You get the first one, and then the head, the back of it, claps with the front one, which sends the front one back in. So it's like 2 for the price of 1. My goodness, Sharon, we got a price for 2 for 1. You buy one, you get one free. Oh my goodness, what a great deal. Gotta go down to the shop, get all kinds of stuff. Maybe. I don't know why, but I sound like some kind of Scouse, Mickey Mouse, Disney Channel impression then. Oh my. See, Sharon, just imagine, Sharon, if you were wrapped up in bed, tucked in tightly, and then you had to listen to a Scouse accent talking in such a dodgy way. I'm sure that would confuse you so much, wouldn't it? Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, on the head. On the head, Sharon! No, we're not playing football. Yeah, you might play with balls, but no kickabout today. No heading, just whipping. Yeah? Yeah. You feel like that double tap on top. And one more. Now we do the side temple. Yeah. Change it up to the other side, temple. There we go. And then we do the forehead, possibly. Now, as you will see, Sharon, it was a lot easier to do because there wasn't as much hair in the way. And it just goes to show the process of anything, as long as it's done in the right order, at the right time, with the correct pace. Nothing sped up, nothing rushed, nothing forced. It all falls into place at the right time. Just like that zip. It can go up, it can go down, it can get jammed. But as long as there isn't a 6'2", 200-pound individual to rip it off, it will remain on and it'll be all fine. And it just so happens, man, I'm here. Oh no, hide all the zips. Sharon, I know I'm morphing about like a, I don't know, like a, I don't even fucking know, I can't even talk anymore, Sharon. Why can I not talk no more? Why can I not structure my words properly? I don't know. I'm malfunctioning. That is a shame. And I've completely forgotten what I was going to say as well. Now, if the cheeks are a little bit red, that'll just be because of the radiator inside, not here. No heating. But out there, not out there, but over there. Because I was near to a radiator before, preparing myself for this journey. And I've noticed, whilst I've been around trying to do this healing, I keep getting a scent. I wasn't sure if it was that little bit of black material, which it probably is. That has its own unique scent, but this as well. Smells very nice. Oh, that's yours. Oh, because you borrowed the shirt. Yes, I forgot about that. Yeah. Let me just move this shit out the way because it's pissing me off. I hate it when there's obstacles in the way. So I'm growling. I've got to calm down. I've got to calm down. Calm down. Sharon, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to calm down, to maintain focus when I'm trying to heal you. I'm so sorry. But maybe, I don't know, maybe sometime a beast needs to be tamed, not slayed. Will that ever happen? I don't know. I'm not too sure. But what I was going to try and say, Sharon, before I was interrupted by my own incompetence, the scent of this was rather nice, good choice, good style. But there's only one problem. This perfume may have such a magnetizing effect on who it draws in. And if I'm wearing it myself, if I set one foot outside somewhere, just on a walk, keeping to myself, maybe by the end of it, there's going to be at least 20 to 50 men following me. That's so unfair. I cannot allow that to happen. No. It might be okay for you, but I ain't going to be wearing this scented top outside. No. All these entanglements, like cobwebs all over. Can't move. Oh, need to loosen up. Whoa. Why am I shimmying? I don't know. Fucking hell. Yeah? See the things what you do, Sharon? And that's what it acquaints to? Yeah? So, it's time to whip those shoulders into shape. Okay? Yeah? It's all about nailing it, hammering it, pounding it until it's in place and in line. The shoulders need to be aligned just right, so it's not slanted. There we go. Is that doing a good job? Is that good enough? Yeah? Yeah? I hope so. You know what? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sharon. I was just reaching over then. I hope you didn't see much. Okay. What's really needed is something like this. Oh, handyman Raph and his mighty hammer. Quite like before. It says fix it backwards. Will it do the job? Just a little tap. Ooh. Is that good? Well, you're getting hammered, but no alcohol. A few gentle little taps, okay. I'm just aiming in, okay. There's a little rainbow effect. Can you see that little rainbow effect? Yeah. Partner up. Yeehaw. Ooh. And just do it on the other side to balance it out. Okay. Yeah. That's doing the job, isn't it? Now, there was one last thing that needed to be fixed, Sharon, wasn't there? Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Let's get back into place, position. You said, Sharon, that you have a leaky pipe. Is that Sam? You've been managing it yourself, but it's too much to handle. Okay. That could explain why your tips are a little wrinkled. No, I don't mean it like that. I just meant when your hands are submerged in water for too long, it can cause the skin to get a bit wrinkly, temporary, okay? So you've had one hand in the basket, or both, I don't know. You're putting all your eggs into the basket. What the fuck are you doing putting eggs in there? Anyway, you need a little bit more assistance. There are two ways around this. It just depends what the diameter and the measurements are. Your plumbing, your pipes are leaky, need twisting, fixing. If it's leaking, what tool can be used? It just so happens that it's very multifunctional, this. Okay, not so much the tip, but under here. Get under, clamp it down and twist the pipe. But I guess it all comes down to the real question, Sharon. Are your pipes loose or tight? Or maybe in between? Or maybe it switches and changes depending the day, maybe. Okay. Well, it's got different levels here, so can at least give it a try, okay? So, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think I'd be downgraded to this, you know, whilst standing strong and tall, reaching and fixing things, to now being on my hands and knees, getting down and dirty on the floor to repair some pipes and plumbing. Sounds a bit of a fall from grace, but I guess it is where it is. No towels present, so I guess this shirt will just have to soak up everything, won't it? Oh boy. Okay, so let me just see if I can get in that. Right. Clamp it. Twist. It's a bit tight. It's putting up a bit of a fight. Whoa, come on, pipe. Don't be like this to me. Come on. I'm not the pipe whisperer. I can't just make it rain, but you can at least comply. Oh, I've dropped my tool. It appears we have a bit of a leakage. Oh, no. What are we going to do? Sharon, what are we going to do? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's happened. Why? This is not good. Where's the tool? Can this screwdriver work? It's not really... Oh, shit. Whew. Why is it so cold, Sharon? Have you not been using the hot water? Whew. This is not good for me. Right, what else? What else do we have? Let's try and give it a little whip. Come on. Yeah? Come on. No, that's not working. We've got a little screw here. Where's the damn tool gone? Oh my goodness, I am so wet right now. Oh, damn it. Right. Is that in? Twist that about the little nut or something. Oh, by the way, whilst we're having a bit of a leakage and a malfunction, there's been many times that I've been referred to as a nut online. Raf is such a nut. I guess it happens when dodgy things occur. But the real question was, I need to get down to the bottom of it, what type of nut am I? And one individual, Tasha from London, said to me that I am a pistachio nut. Did some research. The nuts are rather small, unfortunate, but I think it's bursting with colour within. So that's something at least. I hope, Sharon, you don't have a nut allergy, because if you do, the bag of scented nuts that time may have caused an allergic reaction, and I'm very sorry. Anyway, back to fixing and repairing this. I'm going to try and apply the screw, get it in. Yep. Oh, there we go. We've stopped the temporary leakage. And you thought I didn't have it under control. Everything is under control when Raf has his hands on it. Oh, it's burst out again. Oh, no. No. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Let me take this off. Hold on. Oh, shit. Why has this gone see-through? Oh, no. No wonder why. This was a trap all along, wasn't it? God. There's nothing I can do at this moment in time. I need to do this. Does this normally happen? Does this really normally happen? Rather cold. I hope I don't develop one myself. What shall I do? What can I do? Maybe... I don't know. The things that I do, downgrading to this might as well be clipped and put on OnlyFans right now. Oh, click on my link tree to Warlike Raf OnlyFans and subscribe for £20 a month for exclusive unlimited access and behind the scenes photos. Here's one of them right now. Fuck me. God damn it. See, the only positive, because this is what we've got to do. We've got to use Sharon's mind for once. Got to be more like Sharon with her positivity. What positivity comes out of this? And we're not talking about it from Sharon's point of view. We're talking about it from mine. Poor me. Is that at least I know now that if it ever rains outside, never to wear this shirt. Because if it rains and I've got no coat, it becomes bloody see-through. Oh my goodness. This is very unfortunate. If only that gold banner was just a little bit lower down, but no, the designer of the t-shirt company thought it's a good idea to raise it up. So someone like an idiot like Warlike Raf will be compromised like this when dealing with a leaky pipe, with Sharon and a leaky pipe. My goodness. What is happening? I was not expecting this at all. Anyway, let's give it one. Do you know what? I think I know what's really needed, isn't it? What's ultimately needed is not some kind of screw, not some kind of hammer, not kind of a wrench or claw. What's needed to fix this leaky pipe and your issue? I need to give you head. I need to give you head right now. Now, other people will do it in public, rather risky. Some will do it down backstreet alleyways where it's a bit quieter, but there are access points. You give head when needed. You give head when there's a time to do so if it will fix other issues. Some heads are better than others. But at the end of the day, my skull, my actual head, the size of it, will be able to block the water flow like a dam. All I've got to do is charge in like a bull, okay? And then hold it in place. Hopefully no bald patches were shown then as I leaned over. Hopefully not. So, what's that, Sharon? Oh, you were thinking of a different type of head. Well, normally I think that's the other way around. Yeah, the other way around when it comes to being in a chair, right? And you're sat there and you're getting a haircut, the head, the hair being cut, or even a mannequin one if you're trying new techniques and methods, that type of head. No, Sharon? What other type of head? I mean, it could still be along the lines of hairdressing, right, and cutting, possibly. You know, I heard you've got a new business being set up in the background called Hair Today, Facial Tomorrow. Yeah? Just a facial head. Oh, okay. Okay. When's your appointment? No, what we need to do right now is we need to get a fucking grip of this, okay? Yeah, you want me to swear? No, I am swearing because action is needed. It just so happens that these little snippers or something are red, which means super tools. Super tools, super RAF. Here we go. So obviously, one of those things, I need to untie your hands, okay? Untie them immediately, and I need you to put your hands somewhere to hold back, you know, the river. What? Hold back the river? No, just hold the water in for once in your life, and then it will enable me to get a better grip. There we go. Keeping it under control. Yeah, the water supply is building up like a hosepipe when you stop it, but just breathe in and out for that water intake and let it just cool down just a little. Is that getting a bit better now? Yeah? So what I'm going to do is knot it just a little bit. Maybe it's a bit loose. Okay? What I'm going to do, get this. There we go. And I'm just going to fit it on. Whoa, it's biting back. Calm down. And what I want you to do on the count of 3, you will let go and I will tighten it. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Let go. Yeah? No more leaking. No more water. Now, to be honest, you might be low on water anyway, dehydrated, because it's all over me. How unfortunate. But besides that, why the hell does that look like some kind of pepperoni slice? Literally looks like a pepperoni or a UFO. So speechless for words. It just so happens, Sharon, if in the future you need any more tools, we do have the paddle, okay? We do have the paddle, but that is for certain cases, okay? And it does require a bit of length. So let me just fix things back into place because I have disrupted it all completely. Will that work? Nope. Oh well. I guess that's it for now, isn't it? I think I need to dry up a little bit because I am very cold, no joke. With all that water, I need to warm up. I just hope that there is a towel available this time round. And if not, Sharon, if no towel is available, do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to wrap myself up in your bed sheet. To warm up and to dry. And what are you going to do about it? What are you honestly going to do about it? I think we'll leave it there for now. My name's Warlight Ref. I am wet. I am cold. I need to dry and get a change of clothes. Goodbye for now.